Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show and a happy Friday. So today it's all about our victories, you know, the milestones, celebrating. And I just think it's a pleasant gesture to make sure you're inspired by so many of our guests today. It's a moment for reflection, acknowledging your dedication and advancement. And it's undeniably boosts your spirits when you think back to it. So this morning we're having a conversation with one of South Africa's favorites, all right? Someone who has represented our country on the global stage. Former Miss South Africa model, CEO, and great friend Cindy Nell is here to chat about some of the moments of triumph, and I think it's so beautiful to have this opportunity with you. How are you, by the way?
I'm great, thank you.
I can tell you're great.
Yeah.
But so today it's all about the winning moments, all right? I want to get really aspirational, inspirational today, and I just felt like it's necessary for me to go back to Miss SA with you for a second. You know the crowning moment? In fact, like, even the question that they asked you, do you remember what that question was, by the way?
Yes, they asked if I could change anything in the history. If I could go back in history,
yes.
would I change anything and why? Do
you remember what you said?
I said, yes, I would go back and change apartheid.
Ha! Look at that. And then you win. I completely understand why you won that year. You were a favorite for me as well, but now, that moment, going back there, what was it like for you, that realization that now you have a responsibility on your shoulders representing an entire country in this capacity?
I mean, you look back at it, and at the age of 21, it's quite a big responsibility.
Yeah.
But that's the nice thing about youth, you know, you have so much blind belief in your ability and you're just going for it. So I didn't see it as a big responsibility. I saw it as an exciting one.
Okay, so in terms of responsibility and the excitement around it, of course, getting there is tough. And naturally, all of us have struggles. So what were some of the struggles that you went through in that particular stage of your life before you got to that moment of victory?
I think deep down, all of us, or many of us often wonder, am I good enough? Am I really up for the task? Am I a fraud? Am I fake? Am I really this good? Do I deserve this? I think deep down,
yes,
we all struggle a little bit with that. So when you win things and when you achieve things, you know, we often question ourselves. I think we struggle a little bit with imposter syndrome, and the more you achieve, the more you do. So just naturally, you automatically start doubting yourself. And I think if you can, if you could bridge that to say that I genuinely believe that anything is possible, anything.
Yes.
I mean, I came from a very average household with I was a very average young schoolgirl by all accounts.
Yeah.
And I just had this blind belief that I wanted to achieve all these amazing things. And I did, and therefore I did, because I manifested it. So all the usual struggles, am I good enough? Do I deserve this? But yes, we do. We all are good enough, and yes, we deserve everything and more.
And that's the thing about life, that imposter syndrome, it sinks in whenever something good happens to you. It's almost like you almost want to sort of play yourself down, which is not good. So just on the back of that, for anybody who's sitting with imposter syndrome, who is about to embark on anything, could be a new job, it could be something that they have decided to take on, and they're thinking, oh, well, what, I've got this amazing opportunity. Am I indeed the one for this? What would you like to say to them, based on your winning moments and what you've been through, and now being, obviously, former Miss SA model, but CEO now as well? What do you want to say to those people who are currently in it, in that moment of self-doubt?
I want to say to you, stop limiting yourself by what you think the world thinks you're capable of, and imagine the highest version of yourself. Show up as him or her every day, regardless of what you think is your supposed ceiling, and that just actually then unfolds for you. It really does. But you have to show up as that person, which means if you need to wake up, if you need to go the extra mile, if you need to put in the work, you're not going to just relax into it.
Yes.
You need to put the work in. But show up as your higher self and make no limitation to what you think you're capable of, because I think you'll surprise yourself.
Oh, see, people need to hear that. I needed to hear that. And just a quick one, anything in the future on your cards? Because, I mean, you've got so many things on your CV right now. I mean, you could very easily be a presenter on Expresso. I'm just saying, who knows? But what is next for you?
I would like to go and build the Essence makeup brand in Australia. So we are relaunching it there.
What?
And we've already started. So very exciting. So international makeup brand building. That is what is next for me.
I like the fact that as South Africans, we always need to get out of this crab in the bucket mentality and actually go abroad because we have that quality. And I mean, you're definitely a testament to that. So thank you so much for joining us and for inspiring so many. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, what an inspiration, Cindy, Nell. And of course, we've got so many more inspirational moments coming your way shortly on your Feel Good Breakfast Show and many more winning moments. And with these two on your screen now, it can only be winning.